Hello everybody, how are you? This is Jenny and Nancy with Glitz, accessories and such, and we have something fun to show you. Something completely new from Glitz. You can
Give
see
me a
how
minute so
cool
I
this
can
is.
share. Hello tất cả các anh chị em. Hôm nay Nancy và Jenny go live một chút xíu trễ tại vì để cho những anh chị ở bên West Coast có thể coi được, tại vì everybody mới đi làm ra. Thì hôm nay Nancy sẽ chia sẻ mấy cái cách đính đá rất là đơn giản mà đẹp, có thể làm rất là nhanh gọn trong vòng 5 đến 10 phút sau khi mà mình làm hết hoàn chỉnh một bộ tay thiệt đẹp rồi. Thì cho Nancy và Jenny share cái video này ra một chút xíu. In the meantime là cái này là some of the quick look that we going to do today. Hôm nay sẽ Nancy và Jenny sẽ làm cái design này. Thì Nancy và Jenny sẽ chia sẻ một chút xíu, share cái live video quick, and then we can actually start.
Yeah, we're gonna have a few minutes before we actually get started here so that we can share. I hope you're all having a good Tuesday.
Yeah, it's just like it feel like it's not even Tuesday at all.
Yeah, no, it's been a really good day today. It feels like closer to the end of the weekday as opposed to a closer to the middle of the weekday. But maybe that's just because I'm so excited about all of the stuff that I do every day. Because I get to have fun.
Yeah. So we're gonna hôm nay thì Nancy và Jenny chia sẻ mấy cái cách làm đính đá rất là đơn giản và trà chrome nó đi kết hợp cho cái mùa lễ mùa thu hoặc là Halloween tới. Mình có thể làm nhiều một trong những cái design này trên một cái ngón của một móng tay của khách hàng, cũng rất là đẹp và cũng rất là thích.
So we'll just give it a few more minutes and then I'm going to show you all about our gunmetal chrome, which is pretty awesome. If you guys can let me zoom it. Oh. There we go. You guys can see that.
Yeah, I can
Perfect.
see it's really clear. Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited about this. It looks really cool too. Let me show you this over a gradient, if you were gonna do a gradient. And this is a gradient that I have prepared and I'll show you how to do this over the top of this gradient here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you'll be covering up a lot of this with your gunmetal chrome. So you guys will get to see that. I'm so happy that every week we get to share something completely new with you.
It's so much fun. Can't wait to start sharing and let's see if nếu mà các anh chị em nào vô coi thì có thể giúp cho Jenny và Nancy chia sẻ cái video này ra ha. Cho những anh chị em nào mà không có được dịp coi live thì có thể coi lại được.
And we're just taking a few moments so that we can share our video with everyone so that more of you get the chance to see everything that we do on our lives. And if you haven't seen any of our past lives, you're more than welcome to check out some of our other videos on our Facebook page. They're definitely uploaded there. And then I think we also have a section in our Instagram stories, in our highlights, where you'll be able to view some of the past lives there as well.
Thì nếu mà anh chị em nào có theo dõi live mà có những cái cách tính đá và những cái kiểu đá mà Nancy và Jenny chia sẻ về những cái live của mỗi hàng tuần vào thứ ba và thứ sáu, thì vào buổi tối thứ ba và thứ sáu, thì nếu anh chị em nào mà nhỡ không có coi được những cái live đó thì có thể lên trang page của Glitz Accessory and Such, Facebook page, để mình theo dõi, mình coi lại những cái cách đính đá đơn giản mà rất là đẹp, không có mất nhiều thời gian của mình có thể làm thêm cái móng nó đẹp hơn, nó lung linh hơn cho khách hàng của mình. Thì ở đây là Nancy và Jenny có làm mấy cái mẫu cũng rất là đơn giản, nhìn thì thấy nó cầu kỳ nhưng mà thật là đơn giản lắm. Mình làm trong vòng 5 phút thôi, một cái design đã xong rồi. Mình có thể lấy cái service này cho khách hàng từ 5 đồng tới 15 đồng, tới 20 đồng. Có những tiệm salon là Nancy biết là anh chị có thể lấy được đến 25 và 30 đồng. Thì bằng những cách rất là đơn giản, nhưng mà cái đá và những cái hột đá nó rất là đặc biệt, và có những cái shape rất là lạ, không những là nhìn thấy rất là đẹp lung linh mà tạo những cái phong cách rất là đặc biệt trên ngón tay của khách hàng và họ rất là thích. Thì bây giờ Nancy và Jenny sẽ chia sẻ, mình chia sẻ cách làm. Bây giờ là Jenny sẽ start, right, Jenny?
Yes, ma'am. We're going to get started here.
So Jenny's so excited. We have a busy day today too. Just, but just want to say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. Ngày hôm nay Nancy và Jenny rất là busy, nhưng mà we rất là excited, we rất là hào hứng để chia sẻ cái cách làm. Thì bây giờ Nancy và Jenny bắt đầu làm ha. Jenny, go ahead.
So the color that we're using today is a C&D color. You can see here on this nail that we have prepared for you. And the color is going to be Silhouette, number 296.
So Nancy muốn chia sẻ một chút xíu, mình xài cái color C&D Shellac Lux newest collection. Nhưng mà nếu mà anh chị em nào mà xài ví dụ như là color acrylic or dipping powder, mình vẫn có thể achieve được cái look này, mình có thể vẫn có làm được cái design này ha. Thì cái màu này Nancy xài cùng với Jenny là what's the name of it?
Silhouette.
Silhouette. I don't know, look at it, it's just like what, upside down.
It's confusing that way. So what we've done here, like Nancy explained, is we have taken the color Silhouette with 2 coats, and then we've done our top coat, any no wipe top coat, and you're going to cure that for 45 seconds so that the surface of your top coat, no matter what no wipe top coat it is, will be kind of sticky, and that will allow you to pick up your pigments a lot more easily with either like a makeup sponge, or as I have here, an eyeshadow applicator. And this is the pigment here. As you can see, it's a very nice powder. You really don't need to have a whole lot of this on the tip of your applicator in order to apply it, because the pigment is really fine. It's gonna rub into the nail really easily. So you don't really need to like scoop it out of there. Just lightly tap it into there, and it's gonna get on there almost like an eyeshadow pigment. So you can see it's on the tip of here, and then you're going to lightly rub the surface of your nail. And you'll see it's so gorgeous. Look, I'm barely pressing here. I'm just lightly swiping down. You can see that there's even extra pigment still on the tip of my applicator. And all you're gonna do is gently rub that into the surface of your no wipe top coat, and you can hear it kind of like squeaky.
Which is good because cái pigment này nó rất là pigmented, thì mình chà vô cái look này nó sử dụng rất là hay, tại vì nó cũng hợp với cái mùa thu và hợp với cái mùa Halloween sắp tới cho khách hàng của mình. Mình có thể chà 2 lớp cũng được, và mình có thể chà 1 lớp cũng được. Thì sau cái mình chà cái chrome này thì Nancy và Jenny sẽ đính đá lên tại vì mình muốn tạo cái kiểu lạ mắt một chút xíu cho cái mùa thu và cái mùa Halloween. That is good colors for the Halloween.
It is perfect for Halloween. So you could do something like this, and then you could do like, you could use your metal fixtures and you could create like a really like metal looking scene here. I was talking to Nancy earlier about if you did like little metal spikes down this, it would look so cool. This is awesome. So now that I've done this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use another no wipe top coat on the top of this and make sure that all the way 60 seconds.
So,
We already have one prepared here. As you can see, it looks absolutely flawless.
just tạo một cái kiểu nó lạ một chút xíu cho nó màu giống như màu xám, mà xám giống như có một chút xíu chrome lên, mà tại vì cái chrome này của mình nó là màu xám rồi, so nó tạo cái kiểu rất là hay. thì it's just something for fun for Halloween. It's coming. It's only like what, a little bit over a month, huh?
Yeah, it's really not that far away.
Tại vì Nancy biết là có những tiệm của các anh chị là đã chuẩn bị cho cái mùa Halloween, rồi mùa thu, rồi khách hàng cũng hỏi là what new colors, what colors that you have it, you know, for Halloween's coming. So những cái live kế tiếp thì Nancy và Jenny sẽ chia sẻ rất là nhiều cái kiểu độc đáo hay design cho mùa lễ Halloween.
Look at that. So pretty.
And then we'll put it
into our lamp for 60 seconds. And then I'm also going to show you how you can achieve this look right here, like we talked about earlier. I just want to show you. Your gradient doesn't have to be perfect. You can have this it'll cover up any like imperfections that you have. And it will give it a different kind of a look depending on the color that you choose underneath it. We chose a gray, and that really gave it that completely finished gunmetal look. But with any kind of a look here, you're gonna get like a nice tint to it if you use a little bit of a darker color. And you can see this is the exact color scheme that we used on this tip here. And you can tell that gradient still exists underneath that gunmetal chrome, and it has a really cool finish to it.
Oh, hi, anh Nguyễn Trung. Someone is saying hello.
Hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping by and watching us and learning something new from Glitz. We're so excited to show you a design on top of our gunmetal chrome.
So now we done. We have one that's prepared first, but we just finished with the 60 second. Like 60 seconds, right?
Yep, completely cured.
Can you do this one?
Thank you. You can see how beautiful that finish is that we've created here. And you watched me. All I did was I rubbed lightly with my makeup sponge, and I just went over the surface of the nail that has already been cured for 45 seconds with that top coat. That just, like I said earlier, makes it sticky enough that's gonna really grab the pigment when you're going over the surface. It's the perfect amount of time, 45 seconds, before you put your chrome powder on. It's perfect for that.
So Jenny có chia sẻ là Jenny có làm sơn cái nước không có chùi top coat, và Jenny hơ trong vòng 45 seconds, xong rồi Jenny trà cái chrome metal guns chrome pigment lên. Thì bây giờ mình được cái look như vậy.
So now I'm going to show you a look with one of our, and I really like this crystal so much. You can see this here. It's almost like turquoise. It's so beautiful. And you can get these in our Glitz crystal pots. There's really nice, beautiful crystal pots that I showed you the last live video, I think on Friday. I actually have one right over here that I can show you. And this is with our metal beads. You can see how nice this pot is here. And so you're gonna get, I think you get like 12 of these, Nancy? 6 in each jar, I'm sorry, excuse me. So you're gonna get 6 of these in each jar. Yeah, here we go. We have some right here for you. So you can see. This is something we have at glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, so you know exactly what we're using when we do this tutorial. You're going to be able to find that directly on our website. And make sure when you're checking out, you're using your Jenny W code so you get your 10% off of your order. And then again, these are our metal beads. These are really nice. I don't know if you know or not, but these are actually metal, and you can, it's kind of cool. Watch, you can see me like with the magnet a little bit. They will pull all around.
It is?
Yeah, because they're metal, so they stick to the magnet. It's
Hi,
kind of neat.
hello Vicky.
Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Glitz glue gel and my condensed pot, and I'm going to cover the surface of my nail in the spots where I'm going to be putting my crystals. If you were going to be doing a full coverage, what I like to do is I'll do full coverage with my Glitz glue gel, and then I will take any non-wipe top coat, just whatever your favorite non-wipe top coat is. We're using Chisel Black Diamond Top Gel, and you're going to put that over the surface of your nail after you've put your Glitz glue gel on, and that will keep you from having to re-top coat when you're doing a full coverage nail. So right now, because we're not doing a full coverage, we're just doing mostly like towards the center, this design that I have already prepared, which I really think you're gonna love.
That's so Jenny using the Jenny đang dùng cái glue gel, condensed glue gel.
And this is an awesome item here. In your Jenny Live kit, you're going to get a pot of this. Not the 15G, it does come with a smaller pot, but it's definitely going to give you an idea of how awesome this product is. Not only that, but I think that once you get to use it and kind of like play around with it, you're going to want to get that 15G pot. All right, so I'm just gonna put it here just like this. I don't think I need to put any more because this is pretty much, actually maybe I'll move it down just a little bit because we do have some longer crystals here, yeah, that I want to put on.
That excited. Cái design này Nancy và Jenny chia sẻ rất là hay, nó có cái cách rất là lạ cho cái mùa thu, và Jenny có những cái kiểu làm rất là độc đáo, rất là khác lạ. Ngoài mình đính những cái viên đá rất chiếu, mình có thể làm những cái viên đá marble cũng rất là đẹp nữa.
And then I'm going to be using my Glitz wax picker here, which is awesome. This crystal picker has a metal end and also has your wax end. And this wax end is perfect for picking up your crystals without getting any Glitz glue gel onto your crystals. So first I'm going to put my centerpiece. So I'm going to use this really beautiful crystal that we have that I've showed you in the pot. If my pin will pick it up.
This is like heavy.
Yeah, it's a little heavier, so it's kind of sometimes just a little more difficult to pick up. There we go. There we go, perfect. And you're gonna feel that really secure on the nail because it has a nice curved back that fits very nicely with the nail itself. Nancy will show you that. See that curved back that we have? It's really awesome. It just fits really snug and allows that Glitz glue gel to really adhere it.
Nó rất là chắc, nó có cái design nó vòng theo cái móng của mình đó. Trên cái bề mặt móng của mình nó không có thẳng. Khi mà cái này nó design theo cái móng của mình thì nó sẽ không có bị chóc ra, mà nó bám theo cái bề mặt móng của mình, nó giữ cái hột đá của mình được ở lâu trên móng của tay khách, móng tay của khách ít nhất cũng phải được 3 tuần. Mà khi mà Jenny bỏ vô, can I see on the side? It just like nó nằm ngay ôm theo cái móng của mình luôn, nó không có bị cái gờ hay là cái kẽ hở ở bên hông.
And I'm going to put one right
so you put
here.
that on a tiny waters on it. It's cool though.
Yeah, I love this shape. This is one of my favorite shapes to play with because it's really good for kind of like going along other crystals and then not being super like, you don't want it to be super, you don't want to use all round because you have so many shapes to play with in your Jenny Live kit that you should play with them because they're so much fun to frame using like different shapes as opposed to just going all around, you know, with your size S, like SS10 or your SS6. Like you can really do other stuff with some of these crystals. And as you can see, like it's framing it really nicely.
So do you do SS6 and SS?
And SS10.
And SS10.
Yeah.
Jenny dùng cái shape mà SS6 and SS10.
You can see SS10 at the top there and my little SS6 on the sides here.
Wow, cái design này đẹp quá, rất là lạ. It's really pretty.
And then we're going to frame it just a little more because like we always talk about when we're doing these live videos, the more that you have all sticking together, the longer that they're going to stay on the nail because they're adhering to each other. And all those little nooks and crannies help secure everything in there properly.
Jenny có chia sẻ là nếu mà mình càng làm gắn những cái hột của mình càng sát với nhau và càng gần với nhau thì cái hột của mình nó sẽ giữ được lâu, nó không có bị rớt ra ngoài, nó không có bị chóc ra ngoài.
So you'll see here that I'm just like framing all of this in. And this was a design I came up with literally seconds before we started. So honestly, like I always say, creativity is key. Use your imagination. There's nothing that you can't do with these shapes as long as you're trying to do something innovative. Like always use your imagination to the best of your ability and you're going to come up with something that's really unique that no one else has really thought of before. So we have a couple little spaces right down here towards the bottom. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smaller crystal size because I don't think I need quite so big as up here because we have this, we have both of these little raindrop shapes here. So I'm going to use an SS3 and I'm just going to pop it right in there.
Jenny dùng số SS3 là size nhỏ.
And that will just help secure all of these crystals right at the bottom of our really beautiful turquoise piece here. And it adds a little bit more depth to that, as you can see by looking at it. I hope you all like this design as much as I do. This is something I would definitely wear on myself if my nails were long enough, right?
Nhìn ở ngoài rất là đẹp nha các anh chị em, ngoài đẹp lắm, ngoài nó chiếu mà nó nhìn rõ hơn là mình ở trong live nữa.
And now all I'm doing, I'm just making sure everything's secure. So now that I've got everything in the spot that I have it in where I want it to stay, I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to go around all these little edges and make sure everything is nice and smooth.
So Jenny sẽ đi trở lại sau khi mà Jenny gắn hết cái hột vô rồi và còn dư lại những cái phần gel mà mình vừa đính đá xong ấy, thì Jenny đang dùng cái cây cọ gel để mình đi lại vòng quanh cái đá để cho cái hột gel của mình nó không có bị cộm lên khi mà mình sơn cái top coat cuối cùng, để cho cái móng của mình nó đều đẹp, nó mịn và nó đẹp. Hi Tommy, thanks so much for always stopping by.
It's so sweet of you to support us.
It's
Hello.
Awesome every single time.
I know, it's so sweet.
I saw, he said hi Jenny. He's like,
hello. Thank you so much. So I moved this a little bit. I'm just going to move it back.
Say hello.
Julia, how are you? Hey guys. It's so awesome when your friends support you and what you love doing. It really means a lot. It really means a lot. I really appreciate all of you so much. Thank you. I'm so lucky. Now, I think this looks really good, nice and straight. Kind of framing this design like this, it really makes it pop out. The gunmetal chrome with that turquoise is just so gorgeous. And I'm really excited. I want to show you the other piece that I have that's very similar to this. That's going to be our next look that I show you in a second. So I do notice that this is kind of off center just a little bit. So I'm going to move all this over just a teeny bit. And it's not going to disturb anything with my crystals getting any Glitz glue gel on. If anything, it's just going to make them a little more secure because I'm squeegeeing all those extra little spaces together.
Julia said, yeah, I'm here for you. Just let you know.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Perfect. Okay, I'm really happy with this now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this pop in the light for 60 seconds.
Tommy was asking is what glue gel are you using it right now?
We're using the Glitz Glue Gel Condensed Pot. So I'll show you. This is the 15G pot that I'm using. And in your Jenny Live kit, you're going to get your Glitz Glue Gel pot here, which is perfect for you to try. I promise you, you're gonna run out of this so quick, you're gonna get that 15G pot. And then you're also going to get your triangle trays, which I've been using currently just to hold all of my crystals in. It's really easy if you have like one of these Glitz crystal pots, you can just pour that right in there. It's gonna be perfect for that. And you're also going to get a crystal picker, which is something that I've been using the entire video. And let me show you in here. This is what it's gonna come in, a really nice little case here. And it also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's actually crystals in the handle of this. And this precision tip is perfect for going around and making sure that you're not getting any of the Glitz glue gel on top of your crystals, because we do like to stress that you shouldn't put top coat on top of your crystals. So let me show you one more time. We're gonna pop this into the lamp. I wanna show you just how beautiful this design is. And we've used our raindrop shapes, and we've used our SS10, our SS6, and we've also used our SS3 here.
Can you show one more time what shape the tiny little is mini water drop, and then what size, like size SS10?
SS10.
SS6?
SS10 and SS6. And then the little ones that we put right down under here, those are SS3. And you can find all of these shapes separately if you look on the Glitz Accessories and Such website. But if you want them all in one kit, you can definitely get the Jenny W Live kit and just use that code on glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com and you're gonna get 10% off of your order. It's a really good deal. All right, so I'm gonna pop this into the lamp for 60 seconds and make sure that you're not putting this anywhere near where you're keeping your brushes, your gel brushes, your gel Glitz glue pot. You wanna make sure that everything is nice and closed up because you don't wanna cure that, right? You wanna keep your product very nice and beautiful.
That's your marble look that you have it in a 2 different shape.
Yes, this is our marble look, and this is what we're gonna use this, and it almost matches exactly with our gunmetal. And I really love the way that this crystal looks on the nail with the gradient feature that we showed you earlier. So let me show you just one more time. These are my 2 gradient nails, and this is what they're gonna end up looking like if you, so I started with this right here on the right, and it doesn't have to be a perfect gradient because you are gonna be covering that up with chrome. Normally, I probably wouldn't have, you know, be so like quick and sloppy, but it's okay if you do that because when you're gonna be putting the chrome over the top of it, you can't see any of those imperfections, and it actually just looks like a really beautiful like slick metal gunmetal chrome gradient.
Jenny có chia sẻ là nếu mà tại vì mình làm cái này là mình sẽ bỏ cái bột trà metal guns pigment lên, thì nếu mà nó không có đều, cái ombre của mình không có đều, không có sao hết, thì khi mình bỏ cái metal gun này nhìn cái effect nó cũng rất là đẹp. Bây giờ mình xong cái kia 60 second xong rồi. Bây giờ Jenny sẽ go to cái bước tiếp theo.
Thank you. So now I'm going to show you the Glitz glue gel pen. It does look like candy corn, doesn't it?
Oh, the nail.
Yeah,
Like
our gradient nail does look like candy corn.
Okay.
That's because I'm really excited for Halloween, and I know I mentioned that the last 3 live videos, but I'm really excited for Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year for nail art. People really love to go crazy. It's like they let their creativity really like flow and fly around that time of the year. So it's easy to convince people to do something a little more dramatic with their nails. So what I'm doing here is, as you can see, I have the precision glue gel pen, and I'm using this precision tip, which if you can tell right now, I'm just barely squeezing it, and you can see it come right out the tip there.
Cái này là Jenny dùng cái precision glue ấy, giống như cái cây viết á, thì Jenny squeeze một chút xíu thôi, bóp nhẹ một chút xíu thôi, thì cái glue gel nó come out, và mình có thể feel ở trong những cái kẽ hở của những cái viên đá của mình khi mà mình gắn chung với nhau đó, thì mình kết hợp nó với nhau nó rất là đẹp. Nhưng mà có những cái kẽ hở mà mình còn thiếu cái glue, hay là mình sợ là sẽ bị vướng tóc của khách hàng vô. Khách hàng họ về họ gội đầu mấy bữa họ bị vướng cái tóc vào vô, nên dễ làm cho cái họ khó chịu. Thứ nhất là họ khó chịu, thứ hai là nó sẽ bị chóc, cái hột đá của mình sẽ lẹ hơn. Thì bây giờ Jenny bỏ cái precision glue vô thì tự động nó sẽ fill. Jenny bỏ squeeze có một chút xíu thôi, nhưng mà tự động nó sẽ fill vô những cái kẽ hở ở trong những cái viên đá của mình. Thì làm như vậy thì cái viên đá nó vẫn là chiếu, nó không có bị mờ, tại vì mình không có sơn cái mặt đá, mà giúp cho cái đá nó ở lâu hơn và nó sẽ không có bị vướng cái tóc của khách hàng của mình.
So as you saw, when I'm going around the edges of these, I did get a little bit of my Glitz glue gel on the top of one of my crystals, but I noticed right away, and I just used my fingertip to wipe that off so that there wouldn't be any residual glue gel just stuck on there. That would ruin maybe a little bit of the shine of my crystals. Right, so you want to make sure, like I said, you don't want to be doing any top coat on top of your crystals, which means Glitz glue gel as well. And I did get a little bit of excess. And what you can do too here is, if you get a little bit of excess and you aren't really happy with it, maybe it has like some areas where it's going to be, you know, a little more raised up, you can always do the same thing where you go around lightly with whatever brush you've been using to apply your glue gel. I'm just using a round brush here.
Jenny nói nếu mà mình dùng nó hơn một chút xíu nhiều, khi mà mình đã fill hết tất cả những cái kẽ hở của cái đá của mình rồi, thì mình có thể dùng cái cây gel cọ mà sơn gel, mình gạt qua hai bên và mình blend đều cái glue gel để cho nó không có bị cộm khi mà mình sơn cái top coat cuối cùng.
And then I do have a little bit of space right here between these two crystals, which I can see. And all I'm gonna do here in these little crevices is I'm just gonna go in with my Glitz glue gel precision. And if you can see me like going in right here in this side, and I'm not going over the top of the crystals, I'm making sure that whatever fills in my well isn't going on top of anything. And then I'm gonna go in on the same side here just to make sure that there's no spaces. And there was not so much. A little easier.
Jenny thấy có những cái kẽ hở ở giữa những cái hột đá, thì Jenny đã fill vào những cái kẽ hở này để cho cái đá của mình nó không có bị có những cái kẽ hở khi mà họ làm đồ, hay là họ đụng vô tóc của họ, hay là những cái đồ gì thường ngày xài, khách hàng họ dùng tay nhiều đó, thì họ sẽ không có bị vướng và không có bị chóc ra, mà vẫn giữ được cái đá của mình rất là chiếu và ở được lâu trên cái móng tay của khách hàng.
So now that I've done that, I'm going to pop this into the lamp for 60 seconds and cure it. And then I'm going to go around with any no wipe top coat and I'll show you how to do that. But as we wait, I'm gonna show you the kit that we've been using. And this is really awesome kit just because I really like a lot of the shapes that we've used here.
You can pick it up with this one.
All of these shapes are really universal. Something that even though like there's a heart, you can use it. If you just use your imagination, you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. Like this is our ninja star here, and I really like to use these as like a centerpiece on a lot of different things. As you can tell on one of the designs that we actually had prepared, we were showing you. You can use this to fit a lot of different crystals inside of or around. There we go. And you can see how beautiful the clarity of this crystal is, and it's so sparkling. This is one of the reasons I love these. The light catches them just perfect. It's like a crystal ball.
Just put it in my fingers, so it's look like.
Oh, it looks like you have a rock or a ring on, yeah. Like look at that.
It's just funny.
That's so perfect. Funny. Almost like jewelry piece because it's just so reflective and shiny, and it stays like that for at least 2.5, 3 weeks. Just really, I mean, it does depend on your client. Some of them are going to be a little more rough. Hopefully they're not going in the garden and digging in anything. But as you can see here, we have so many different shapes. We have our shield shape. We have our marquee. We have our mini raindrops, our raindrops. We have our hearts. We have our, what is this called, Nancy? Teardrop. Yeah, and then we also have your SS4, which is really awesome. This is a smaller crystal. It's good for going around certain things. And then you're always going to have this nice little arrangement of your SS4, 6, 8, and 10 here. And all of these are going to be useful for doing like, maybe you want to do like your graduated stones you're going to do in this order, and then you use your caviar beads and you kind of go on each side. It will almost look like what she was talking about earlier, almost like a jewelry setting, which ends up looking so gorgeous. I actually did something like that on a client today. And when you do something that simplistic, you can go as low as $5 to $7, and that even though it's only that much, if you can, you know, convince your client, sometimes they'll do almost every single nail like that. And when you're doing something like that, you're adding a lot more onto your service. This is just an awesome way to kind of get people to be a little more creative so that you can have fun, but at the same time, you're gonna also be able to make a little bit of money with this. It's awesome. And make sure that when you're checking out that you use your Jenny W code so that you can get 10% off of your kit, which also comes with what we talked about earlier, our 2 triangle trays with a scoop, your Glitz glue gel pot with some condensed glue gel that I was showing you earlier, and then also your crystal picker, which is, this is a really good value for this entire kit. You will use it for a lot of different things. I mean, you can go all over. You can do like your gradient like I talked about. You know, it's just, there's so much. You can do all around the top here. Even just this around the top here, you could do a $5 service.
Rất là dễ làm. Cái kit mà của Jenny vừa mới chia sẻ mà Jenny xài trong cái, Jenny và Nancy xài trong cái live này ấy, là có 8 different shape và có size SS4, SS6, SS8 và SS10 để mình có thể làm được rất nhiều kiểu design mà mình gắn hột, mình chiêm nó vô trong những cái design của cái móng của mình, làm cho cái móng tạo rất là đẹp. Và bây giờ khi mà cái móng của mình nó đã clear được sau 60 second rồi, sau khi mình dùng cái precision glue, thì bây giờ xong mình kết thúc và mình có thể dùng cái top coat, non cleansing top coat để mình tạo được, vẫn giữ được cái chrome, cái metal gun pigment, chrome pigment cho nó rất là đẹp. Và anh chị em hãy ở lại với Nancy và Jenny, tại vì Jenny và Nancy muốn chia sẻ thêm một cái design nữa rất là hay để mình có thể làm cho cái mùa thu và cái mùa Halloween. that is done and we need top coat, right?
Yes,
So we
so
need
now we're going to go around with top coat. If you do not have a liner brush, you can always use your Glitz Glue Precision Pen, which also I just want to show you right now, this is something you need to be doing when you're done using it. You're always going to put your cap back on because you don't want this to dry up or get gunked up. This is the whole reason that we give you this little red cap. But what you can do if you do not have a Glitz glue gel, like...
Hello Mary.
Hello, how are you?
Thanks so much for stopping by. Cảm ơn các anh chị em đã có dành chút xíu thời gian để coi cái live video của Jenny và Nancy ha. Tại mỗi một tuần thì Nancy và Jenny sẽ cố gắng chia sẻ mấy cái cách gắn hột xoàn thật là đơn giản, gắn đá và lê đơn giản thôi để mình có thể, các anh chị em mình có thể áp dụng vào trong cái tiệm của mình để mình upsell được cái service của mình và làm cho khách hàng rất là happy. Tại vì nhiều khi mình mua đá đẹp mắc tiền mà mình gắn nó không có đúng thì nó hư cái đá của mình đi và nó uổng, thì khách hàng không có thấy được cái hiệu ứng chiếu của cái đá của mình. Thì Jenny vừa nãy có chia sẻ với nãy là cái glue cái precision glue, I have another
brush in it.
Brushes.
So you can use that brush that I showed you, and I don't think that I need to use it for this design because there's not quite so much intricate things I need to go around. But if you need to go around something very like delicate, like your design, you don't want to get anything on top of your crystals, you can always use that nice little brush, and that's going to give you a liner brush if you don't have one, just so that you can be more precise with the way that you're doing your top coat.
Jenny muốn chia sẻ là cái này nó có hai đầu, một đầu là brush và một đầu là cái kim á, để mình bóp nhẹ chút xíu thôi là cái glue nó ra, nó không có bị nhiều, chảy quá nhiều trên cái tay, trên cái đá của khách hàng.
So I'm using Chisel Black Diamond Top Gel. I really like this gel. It's very shiny, and it's easy to work with. It's something that ends up looking like very, very finished at the end of it, very glassy. I think it's perfect for this chrome. It ends up looking so gunmetal and beautiful. So I don't have to go very, very crazy around the sides here because you want to make sure that you're not covering up your crystals. I'm just kind of going around all the edges and making sure everything is nice and filled in without being too thick. And I'll show you a trick too in a second when I'm done doing this, that you can keep the nail from looking too fat when you're using your gel polish.
Jenny có chia sẻ là Jenny đi vòng quanh cái hột đá thôi và Jenny không có sơn cái top lên trên cái mặt đá để mất bóng, cái mặt đá nó bị mất bóng đi, thì Jenny chỉ sơn vòng quanh những cái hột đá này thôi để cho nó được đẹp và nó không có bị trào ra ngoài hai bên.
This looks so pretty and glassy. So when you're done doing your top coat, or you know, maybe you're doing like multiple layers of gel and you just like in between layers you feel like maybe the nail is starting to look a little fat, what you can do is you can always take your fingers, you can go along the side here, you can pull down to that point, and it's going to keep your gel from being so pulled on the sides here that it's making your nail look fat. And perfect. And if you see like a little bit here, there we go. So it's not pulled up at the tip here. That's so nice. And now that we have our chisel top coat on here, I'm going to pop this into the lamp and cure it for 60 seconds. So now that we've done, I'm going to show you another look that we're going to do here. This is something I'm going to show you on top of my gradient nail, so you can see that. And then something we're going to show you more of next week is our opals. And I really love all of these because we have quite a few colors, and they're going to be perfect to add a little bit of that like spooky flair for all your Halloween designs. I think that these green opals would be perfect if you did maybe like a cat face and you had these as the little eyes. It would be so cute.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Jenny có nhiều ý tưởng rất là độc đáo và lạ. Này, cô bé này làm rất là nhiều cái hay, vẽ cũng giỏi, làm gắn đá cũng đẹp nữa. Có nhiều ý tưởng rất là hay, nhiều khi rất là muốn chia sẻ Và Nancy và Jenny cũng có nhiều cái kiểu để mà mình sẽ chia sẻ hàng tuần ha. Thì anh chị em ở lại với Jenny và Nancy because we still have một cái design nữa để Jenny và Nancy có thể chia sẻ ha.
So stay
So
tuned
now-
with us
yep,
because
stay
we have
tuned.
another design we're going to show you.
So bây giờ cái này mình đã xong rồi, nó khô rồi.
So beautiful. This gunmetal ends up looking so good. And the turquoise really pops against that gunmetal finish. I think it ends up looking so gorgeous.
Hai màu phối hợp rất là đẹp. Can we see on the side too, Jenny?
Yeah, you can see on the sides here
không có bị-
that everything is nice and secure. We don't have anything too over our crystals. Everything is nice and up on the side of our crystals without covering anything.
Yeah,
So you can see
nó siêu rất là dưới cái
just perfectly
chân
sealed.
cái chân đá của mình được siêu rất là đều và đẹp, nó không có bị cộm. Như vậy cái móng tay của khách hàng mình sẽ ở cái đá nó sẽ ở trên cái móng tay khách hàng mình rất là lâu. Mà khi mà khách hàng của mình mang đính đá xong rồi mang đeo và họ đeo hàng ngày thì nó sẽ càng cứng hơn, tại vì it's gonna still tiếp tục nó tiếp tục khô trong vòng 24 tiếng. Thì khi mà cái gel is gonna continue securing it under the solar.
Exactly. So make sure also that you're letting your clients know, please do not go into the pool the day that you get your nails done because it is terrible while the gel, the dipping, anything that you've put on the nail is still trying to cure. So you want them to wait at least 24 hours before they start dipping into the water for long periods of time. So now let me finish this beautiful design. We're gonna move on. We're gonna show you one more before we quit here. We want you to be able to see everything that you can achieve, not only with the gunmetal chrome, which by the way, I just want to let you know that it is on our website for $20. It's $19.99. It's perfect price point, I think, for the amount of pigment that you're going to get due to the fact that you're barely using any of this. I don't know if I showed you, but I barely touched into that pot and I covered this entire nail. Right? So let me show you now with our beautiful gradient nail, which I have already prepared. I'm just going to show you side by side so you can have an idea. I know I've already showed this a couple times, but some of you have just joined. So when you're doing this over a gradient, it's going to look just like the gradient. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's actually going to cover up any imperfections that you may have put on the nail. So I know that this one here is not completely pigmented all the way through my gradient. That's because I was being kind of quick and sloppy. But it doesn't really matter because it's going to end up looking like this on the nail.
Yeah. Thì Jenny có làm dưới là Jenny làm cái ombre. Do you remember the colors of what we did?
I used a neon yellow, I think from D&D polish. And I'm not entirely sure what the orange was. It was just like a neon orange.
Nhưng mà anh chị em mình có thể xài bất kỳ cái màu gel của mình có ở trong tiệm là màu orange và màu yellow để mình làm hai cái ombre đẹp. Mình không cần phải quá là perfect. Nếu như mà mình làm về liquid and powder thì hai cái màu nó blend khi mà mình đắp bột rất là đều. Và nếu mà mình làm bằng gel polish thì mình dùng một cái cây cọ màu ombre. Và nếu mà mình dùng bằng gel polish, mà nếu mà mình dùng bằng dipping thì mình làm cái ombre dipping. Thì tất cả các cái technique đó mình có thể dùng để mình có thể trà được cái metal guns chrome pigment lên. Và bây giờ sau khi mà Nancy và Jenny đã chuẩn bị một cái móng như vậy rồi mà mình sơn top rồi, we have the top coat on already, right?
Yes, we have top coat on already. So I'm gonna have Nancy help me a little bit open up this case because I couldn't get it open, and I'm gonna show you how awesome our scoop is here. I really love this thing because, as you can see, I'm not using my nail tip and I'm not using my actual nail. I know that a lot of us tend to do that because it's the quickest, closest thing on our table. That's the first thing we reach for. But now you don't have to because you're gonna have your scoop that comes with your Jenny W Live kit. So I'm gonna put some of these in here. I don't need quite that many, but it is nice to have just a couple extra ones on there just in case, you know, you may need that for something. You come up with a different design, or maybe you want to add a few more. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take my round gel brush. This is just any round gel brush. Doesn't necessarily matter what size it is because really you're not using this to be precise. That's why we have our precision glue gel pen.
Jenny nói là mình có thể dùng bất kỳ cái gel brush nào mà mình dùng ở tiệm á, mình có thể dùng để mình pick up cái glue gel. Thì Jenny đang xài cái Glitz glue gel, condensed glue gel.
And that's what it looks like here on the brush. You can see it's going to stay there. And this is self-leveling, so eventually it's going to completely level itself out. It doesn't really matter right now because what we're doing is a little more towards the center of the nail. If we were doing something all over the nail, we would wait just maybe like 15 or 20 seconds before we actually apply our top coat. Like I was telling you earlier, you can use any no wipe top coat over the top of your Glitz glue gel. And if you're gonna be doing a full coverage nail, it's actually gonna help you so that you don't have to go back over with your top coat in between all those little crevices that you've created with all of your crystals. I'm just covering a little bit here so we can make sure that we get it far enough down. I'm just spreading it out a little bit on the sides so that it's not super lumpy.
Jenny làm apply cái gel vừa đủ thôi, tại vì mình cũng không có muốn là apply cái gel, cái condensed gel quá dày, tại quá dày nó cũng chóc cái hột của mình nữa, so mình cũng không có muốn quá ít, tại nếu quá ít thì cái hột của mình nó sẽ không có ở, so mình lấy vừa đủ thôi để mình tán nó đều ra hai bên á, cho nó đều, tại vì mình sẽ làm cái design ở giữa và chạy dọc theo móng.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beautiful fixture that we have that resembles the turquoise. This actually has something similar to the gunmetal color into it. It's so beautiful.
Cái này Nancy muốn gấp thử.
Nancy will show you that.
Is it slippery on that one?
It is slippery. There we go.
And then cái này nó
You can see here what she's saying is that it has a nice curved back and that's going to fit the nail.
Nó vừa theo cái móng tay của mình, nó sẽ không có bị bè ra hai bên khi mà khách hàng mình đeo cái này. Nó rất là chắc, mà mình mà làm cái này xong, nó 3 tuần xong mà khách hàng muốn tháo, mình phải chạy cái máy e-file chạy vòng quanh thì mình mới tháo được ra, không là nó giữ chắc lắm, nó ở rất là lâu.
So yeah, there we go. You can place it right on there for me. So if it's a little heavier, you can use your tweezers or anything you're gonna have like readily available to kind of pick that up. And that's just gonna give you a little bit more of a grip on this because it is pretty heavy. I mean, I can pick it up with this. You watched me do it with our turquoise, but sometimes it doesn't want to stay on. It falls off a little bit. So now that I've got this here, I'm going to go around with my SS10 on both sides here because that's going to be a really good transition size.
Cái màu nó tạo rất là hay. So you need an SS10.
So I'm using my Ginny Live kit and I have my SS10 here. And then I'm going to use a few more.
Nancy sẽ
so you can see in the kit.
Số 10 ra ha. You see your SS10?
Thank you.
You need SS8?
I would like some SS6 and SS8. And then we can go down a little bit here.
Cái là SS10, số 10. Cái SS là nó hiển thị cho là cái số size, stone size ha. Bây giờ cái đó là cái số 10 nè. And số 8.
Thank you.
Welcome. Và số 6 thì tất cả cái size này đều nằm ở trong cái kit này luôn ha.
That's beautiful. So this is our SS8 and our SS10. And then on the sides here, I'm going to use the SS8 and the SS6 instead of 10 because we don't have quite as much room to play with. But that's okay because we can still put something on there.
Đẹp quá, đơn giản. Không có phải cầu kỳ. So you're going to do all the way down to the nail, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Now I'm going to go all the way down and I'm going to give it a little bit of more of a glamorous look here. And not everybody is going to want something that's this glamorous, but you will have clients that are excited about the fact that they have really long nails and they want to do something a little more extravagant with them. So I might actually move this down maybe just a little more so we can fit an SS6 at the top here with our 10 and our 8 just to give it a little more of a depth.
Oh, maybe you can do the teardrop, raindrop. This one.
Oh yeah.
You think?
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That would be really pretty.
Just an idea, I don't know.
See, it's perfect. No, that's why it's always fun because you know that like with your clients, you're going to be collaborating. They're going to be coming up with some designs in their head while they see you working with yours. You're going to have some that are just like they want you to do whatever you want to do, and that's fine. But you will have some clients and they want to have a say too. They want to have just as much fun with their nails as you are, and that's one of the reasons that they come to you. So definitely give them the opportunity to do that if it arises. And I'm just trying to center everything nicely on here. So we'll be nice and even. And I'm going to use a couple of these SS6 and then I'm going to go into SS4 and SS3.
So Châu Nguyên were asking how many crystals in total in the kits.
So you're going to get 12 of each shape. You're going to get 8 shapes. And you're also going to get quite a few of your SS6, 4, 8, and 10. Right? You can see here, this is a lot to play with. And you're going to be making quite a bit with the amount of crystals that you have here. Depending on where you live, the price point is going to vary as what you're going to charge your client, but you're going to have a nice extra service cost added on to any service that you provide. You can even put these on your toenails, and I know because we've done it. And it stays on for 3 weeks with your gel polish. I promise you. Some people are going to come back a month later and they will have every crystal. As long as you're applying it in the way that we described to you, you shouldn't have any issues with that at all. So now that we've done this, I'm going to use my SS4.
Angelina, she's asking how much for the kits.
So your kit is going to be $139.99, and when you use your Jenny W code, you're going to get 10% off of your entire order. So make sure that you're using that code.
And also that we did this earlier, we did it with the gunmetal chrome pigment. This is just in case that anyone that
is curious for something that we were using earlier. You can...
And then the one that we did.
So this is the pigment here, and then this is our nail. And as you can see, you just use a small amount. You're gonna use any makeup sponge or any kind of a eyeshadow applicator, and you're gonna be able to just dip that in there, and then you're gonna be able to barely go over the top of your top coat. You're gonna cure your top coat for 45 seconds so that it will be really sticky, and it's gonna grip that pigment really well, and then it won't use a whole lot to go over this entire nail. I mean, you're barely gonna go over this, and you don't have to use a lot of pressure. You just barely go over it, and it is going to stick to it very well. Then you go over again one more time with any no wipe top coat, and you're gonna be able to apply whatever crystals you want to the top of this.
So Jenny nói là Jenny xài cái pigment này có một chút xíu à, mình trào lên cái móng tay thôi. Và nó tùy thuộc vào cái background của mình. Nếu như mà mình chọn sơn cái màu xám, nó xám đậm thì nó sẽ ra cái metal gun đậm hơn. Và nếu mà mình xài cái màu xám lợt hơn thì nó sẽ ra cái metal gun lợt hơn. Ví dụ giống như hai cái màu như vậy. Nếu mà mình xài cái màu đậm hơn thì nó sẽ ra cái metal gun deep hơn. Nếu như mình xài cái màu xám lợt hơn thì nó sẽ ra cái metal gun lợt hơn chút xíu ha. So I was sharing it with 2 different colors if we're doing a background, so it's going to come out a little bit different look.
Yeah, exactly. So with this, if you can see here, this is the silhouette and the whisper. And so this one is going to come out a little bit darker because you're using that pigment, and it's not going to cover up your color completely like I showed you with our gradient nail. You can see it here in the background. And if you do this, it's going to be a little bit lighter. Right? So we actually used Silhouette, and that's one of the reasons our gunmetal pigment looks so strong in gunmetal. But you can also, for like a little bit of a softer metal look, you can use a little bit of a lighter gray, and you're gonna see that color transition. Even if you wanted to do like a dark gray into a light gray, you're still gonna have that same gradient view. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my little metal fixtures here, my little metal balls, and I'm gonna go in between every single one of these and just give it a little bit more of a finished look. And if you feel like you don't have enough Glitz glue gel, you're always gonna be able to go back over and add more if you need to. I did a pretty good job covering this, so I don't think I'm gonna need any more. But that's just a helpful tip in case you are going through this design and you notice that some of your fixtures are not exactly sticking properly. So you can always go back in.
Mà cái này, Jenny, can I add something?
Absolutely.
I was looking at it and said, cool though. You can put do you think you can put the SS6 here on the both sides to make it looks, I don't know.
Yeah, a little more.
Like the SS6 along with this, so it looks good like this.
But you can add a little more frame around here is what she's saying. And that will give it a little more of a completed
Nancy, thì mình có thể tạo được rất là nhiều kiểu design ha. Các anh chị em mình làm được rất là nhiều kiểu đẹp. Với cái đá này mình có thể làm rất là flexible. Like going that way.
Always go in
It looks
here.
cool, right? Huh? Do you think?
Yeah, it gives it a nice frame. Gives it a nice frame.
Like 6 over here. I don't know, it's just cool though. Mình có thể làm 2-3 lần frame cũng được nữa. Mà mình làm càng lạ mà nó rất là đơn giản, nó không có phải là quá cầu kỳ, nhưng mà nó tạo được những cái kiểu design á, kiểu móng đẹp lạ thì khách hàng sẽ rất là thích.
As you can see too, my crystal picker is so awesome because it just picks it up like right away. I mean, I'm just barely touching these crystals and they're sticking to it.
This is cool. Well, Jenny, add the number 6 on it. Oh, it looks cool though.
Yeah, exactly. It looks so pretty.
It's just like giống như là làm thêm 2 viền vậy đó. Double frame.
Yeah, it gives a little bit more depth too when you do it like this.
This is a handy tray.
I really like them. They're so easy to use.
Nên mình đổ ngược lại trong cái hộp. Pour it back to your jar. It looks convenient.
It's so easy to put it back in your jar, especially if you're using our Crystal Pixie diamond dust. You're going to be able to put that right back into the bottle that it came out of. And sometimes it's really frustrating to mess around with that and fidget with it, only to have your Crystal Pixie go literally everywhere. And I speak from experience with that. It's the worst thing when you get something and you spend a lot of money on it only to ruin it yourself because you weren't paying attention. This ends up looking so beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah. So you can see how that gave it some more depth too. So all we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go back in with all of our little beads, and I'm gonna try and be as quick as I possibly can about this because I know it's like the most tedious thing ever to watch someone place tiny little beads over and over. But as you can see, like I said, my crystal picker just picks these up so quickly.
Thì mình bỏ mấy cái hột bead lên á, cho nó tạo cái điểm nhấn ở trên cái móng, xong nó không có bị chứ chỉ có mấy hột đá nó thưa, thì mình bỏ thêm những cái hột bead này vô làm cho cái móng mình nó có nhiều cái chiều sâu đó.
And if you don't get your beads close enough, that's okay. You can place them close, and then you can always use your precision tip here at the end of your crystal picker to move those back into place so that everything will be nice and tight like we always talk about. So make sure that you're doing
ladies.
that.
Like everyone. Oh, mediums
Hello.
watching.
Hey guys. Thank you for showing your support for us.
And just want to say hello to you ladies, to mediums, and then on Instagram I have nails liquids glamour, nails liquid and glamour says hi ladies.
Hello.
And just let you know that we are going to be in Philadelphia shows this weekend. I believe is on the 22nd to 24th. I'm sorry, 23rd to 24th. So if ladies going, we're gonna see you at Philadelphia Convention Center, and then we're gonna have a special gift to all the attendees come in to see our booth. I believe it booth 1620.
Definitely check that out, guys, because you're gonna want to see what that free gift is. I promise you.
Something fun. Nếu mà anh chị em nào mà mình ở trên Facebook mà có anh chị em nào mình đi cái show của Philadelphia thì Glitz Accessory and Such sẽ có mặt tại booth 1620 vào ngày 20, 23 và 24. Glitz Accessory and Such sẽ có gift quà cho những anh chị em nào tới booth và tới stop by and say hello at the booth 1620 của Glitz Accessory and Such ha. And then get the free demonstrations when you stop by the booths
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. That's one of the best parts about it, right?
Yeah, you get free gift and you get
Free education.
Some cool demonstration education. Đã xong rồi, Jenny làm rất là lẹ. Is this really looking good?
It looks so pretty, you guys. I'm really happy with the way that this has turned out. As you can see here too, you can see that gradient still perfect with the gunmetal. This is a really good fall look, something like this, where you're gonna have your orange to your yellow gradient, and it just turns out so beautiful with that gunmetal pigment. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna clean off my Glitz glue gel brush here that I have with my Glitz glue gel condensed on it. I'm just gonna wipe that off onto the side. I had a little bit on my brush. I'm just wiping it off. And then what I'm gonna do is the same thing I showed you earlier so that we don't have any lumpy bumpy around the edges. We're gonna get rid of any excess that may be there that you think is going to possibly cause your top coat to not look as smooth and finished. So you just want to make sure.
Dùng cái cây cọ gel để mình tán hết mấy cái gel còn dư lại khi mà sau khi mình đã cắn hết rồi mình có mấy cái gel chút xíu thôi nó dư lại thì Jenny đang tán sang hai bên để cho nó đều. Khi mà mình sơn cái top coat lại nó sẽ không có bị móng, nó không có bị nó bị gồ ghề lên, nó được mịn và đẹp hơn mà không có đụng vô cái hột của mình.
Alright, so now that I've done that, it looks beautiful. It's completely aligned. You want to make sure everything is nice and straight, that there's no little edges that are going to be sticking out way too far on the sides here. I try really hard to keep it so that there's a little bit of a side left on the nail because you don't want to have that side creeping over the edge so that it catches in your client's hair, because it's so frustrating. So make sure all your little beads, everything is nice and tight and secure, exactly where you want it before you cure. And then you're gonna pop this into the lamp for 60 seconds and cure it completely. Gorgeous. I'm really happy with this. Make it nice and straight. And I don't want anything, like I said, to be too close to the top, especially right at that cuticle line where all your hair starts catching. So I'm just making sure that these little beads are not so far over the edge. So it's good. We're gonna pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Make sure that you're keeping your lamp away from your brushes and away from your Glitz glue gel pot because you do not want to cure that. You will cry. It's happened to me. We've cured brushes before. We cried.
Yeah, brushes before.
So these are some beautiful pre-prepared designs. Every time we finish something where we go live, we put this in our little lookbook as a reminder to all of you that you can be as creative as you possibly want to be with your Glitz crystals. And you can come up with some unique designs that you're not going to be able to recreate twice because your imagination is so expansive. You're not going to be able to remember all of this.
Mấy cái design này.
See, all of these are so beautiful.
Oh, share with this one what you did with this one. It's
So
cool.
we have these beautiful water decals. And
3D water decals?
Yes, 3D water decals, and I've used our little 3D this is a moth, a Luna moth is what that's called. I don't know if you guys know that, I like bugs. And I've used a bunch of different crystals and metal fixtures to create almost like he's flying away from Glitz crystals. Look, and he's like creating this little diamond dust trail behind him. I really love being unique and creative with stuff like that. We even have one of our little pearl fixtures here. And I thought that was a good color palette to go with this because of the green matching. We did our light pink background to match the center of his little body here. It was just the perfect color to give it that pop that it really needed to have. And then as you can see here, look, we did another little bug. Like I said, I really love bugs. We have this beautiful beetle crystal. It's gonna be perfect for Halloween if you wanna do something crazy. You can always put our Glitz glow powder behind it, and that will definitely give it a pop in the nighttime, in the UV lights. Even during the daytime, if you charge it, you're still gonna get a little bit of a glow. You'll still see that because our glow pigment is so strong and beautiful.
This is my favorite one.
And it's so cute, yeah, how it has a little bit of a gap here, so you can leave it. Or I added an SS3 at the top and bottom, and I used our caviar beads here, and I went inside of his body just to give him a little bit more dimension.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so
Johnny.
much. We
The
really
showbox is
appreciate that.
beautiful.
Thank
This one,
you.
And then we have that.
Oh yeah, let me show you something else too. We also, including the Jenny Life kit, we also have a dragon scale kit, which is something that you'll be able to do for Halloween as well. And I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but Game of Thrones is months and months away, so something else you'll be able to use your dragon scales for. A lot of people really like that pop culture-y stuff where they're going to be doing something like dragon-y.
Oh, Games of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah. And then you can do something really neat here too, as you can see. You can do like a 2 gradient or a 3 gradient. This has our orange, our yellow, and then our white opal. And our greens here. We also have, as you can see, what we were talking about earlier, our opal stones. And here's some more of these. And they're just so beautiful. They add like this little moonlight element, especially with that matte black. And this is the chisel matte top coat here, something I really enjoy using. We've actually almost every live video the past 2 weeks, I think we've used it because it gives such a good pop, as you can see, to our crystals and just really makes them stand out and sparkle on the nail. So you can find your dragon scale kit, which is going to come with all 12 of your dragon scale colors. There are a lot of colors. It's really cool, the different hues that they change to. In the sunlight, they have like this metallic-y hue. So you can see even this like dark greeny color in the sunlight, it's gonna have this red, beautiful sort of pigment to it. You can see that. Look at that, it's so pretty. And every single one of these is gonna come in one of these beautiful crystal jars. And I really like these jars because they're so easy to use and they look really elegant. You can see I just popped it right open. You're gonna have this little tab here, and this is nice to keep it in there. That way when you open it up, it doesn't go flying everywhere. It will close nice and tight and be beautiful. You just open that up, and then you can see here, if you wanna mess around with this, their little scoop, there we go. Look at that. All this color. This is perfect too if you wanted to do like, maybe you want to do like a fall scene and you want to do like some leaves on a tree too. Like just, there's so much that you can do if you're creative and you can think of something that's a little bit different.
This one, what color is that? What design do we have?
We have it on the green design. Hold on, over here. We have a green gradient, which I was showing you earlier, and you can see right here. Yeah, and it's almost like a jewel beetle kind of color. So beautiful, really pretty. This is a good one, definitely for Halloween. Even this one is almost like a candy corn design.
Oh, that's one. I want that one.
Yeah,
on my
so
nails.
cute. So if you didn't know, you can see more of our crystal designs on our Facebook page. We also share everything that we do on Instagram. We're always going to do a finished last look at what we've created for you on stream. You're also going to see any of our past videos, which we've done more videos where we show you how we've created different looks. We've done some bees. We've done some snake designs where we have the crystals that go all over. Hold on, I have it right here. I can show it to you. So we've done this before where we've done like a little bit of a snake like all down here. And it's really fun to like go around. This is one I've done from a previous video with these caviar beads. And you can see more about this specific design in one of our past videos if you look there. So now that I have, has this been cured, Nancy? Did we stick this?
Yeah,
okay, so this has been completely cured for 60 seconds inside of our lamp. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my Glitz Glue Gel Precision pen and I'm gonna go around every single nook and cranny here so that I can show you how you can use that to ensure that any spaces on your crystals will be filled up and nothing is going to be popping off or moving around for your clients. You can see this is our Glitz Glue Gel Precision pen. This doesn't come in your kit, but this is definitely an essential in my opinion when it comes to adhering crystals to the nail. You can see nice little pop there. And this is gonna come off very nicely. You wanna replace this when you're done using your Glitz Glue Gel pen. As soon as you're done, you're gonna put it right back in because it's gonna keep it very nice for you without the tip gunking up or having anything come out. And as you can see, I haven't even squeezed this yet and a little bit is on the tip because I've pulled that lid out.
Jenny bỏ một chút xíu, Jenny bóp chút xíu nhẹ thôi. Mấy cái glue gel nó từ cái needle đó, từ cái mũi kim nó ra, nó feel xung quanh cái glue precision glue này, nó feel xung quanh những cái kẽ hở của đá. Thì khi mà mình xài, khi mà khách hàng đeo móng 3 đến 4 tuần, nó không có bị mắc ở trong tóc của khách hàng và nó ở trên móng của khách hàng lâu hơn.
So you can see I'm going around every little edge here. I'm just filling in the little gaps between our beads so that we can make sure that they're sticking properly. I'm gonna go in every little nook and cranny that I see that needs to be covered here.
Châu Nguyễn asking if where can he see all that, or where can she see all the design from?
So definitely check out our Instagram and our Facebook page. Both of those places are gonna be the best place to check it out. And I did have a little bit of a bead pop off here just because I've been going around with my pen, so I definitely disturbed that. But since I've put all this precision glue gel here, it's gonna cure right back on there. And when I'm done, I'll just check it again and make sure that nothing is catching. And then right here at the top too, you wanna make sure that you fill that in nicely. You're going up around a little bit this bead, not all the way over the top of it, just to make sure that you've gone around it. And you're gonna see, because this is self-leveling, it's pooling.
Yeah. And then if it does, this one is for even is You don't even have to cleanse it if you have
No,
to.
exactly. If you have to go all the way over the nail, you're right, Nancy. You don't have to cleanse this because it is a no wipe, and it's going to end up with a nice glossy finish if you have to use that.
He said, Joanne, you see, it says this toe is bomb. I'm so... Thank you. Thank
you so much. Yeah, we appreciate all of your support.
Giúp cho mình làm nó dễ hơn, mình không có phải xài cái cây cọ line vuốt để mình chấm vô glue gel, và cái glue gel nó sẽ dính hết trên cái ngón tay, móng tay và cái đá của khách hàng á. Nó sẽ bị lem ra đá, và cái đá nó sẽ không có được chiếu nữa. So it's a really good tip to seal all that, edges.
Make sure everything is nice, and you can see it pulled around when I move it. You can see how every little bead has a little bit pulled around. And you want to do that because you want to make sure that everything is going to be nice and secure in there. And you definitely, right at the top, I placed a little bit right at the top in that center space so that these two beads will be connected by that glue gel, and they're not going to catch the hair. If you feel like you don't have enough, you can always, after you cure, go back around and make sure everything is nice and not catching. You'll be able to do that by feeling over the top of your crystals. And you'll see me do that quite frequently in some of our either past videos or any future video, because I'm always going to be checking for that. I want to make sure my client has the best possible experience with her set, and that's how you ensure that. So pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds, and you're gonna make sure, like I said earlier, you don't want to have anything that's open near your lamp. You don't wanna have your Glitz glue gel pot or your pens, and you're always gonna stick the end of your pen needle back in there because you want this to be nice for you.
Cái móng này ở ngoài nó chiếu lắm anh chị em ạ. I always tell everyone it's just out in the person. It's so shiny, sparkling.
So the price for this design, I would say if you're gonna do the nail quite this long, I would definitely charge anywhere from $15 to $20 just because I've gone all the way down the length of the nail. We haven't quite covered the entire nail. Usually if I'm gonna be doing an entire nail coverage, I do charge $30 for that, and people buy it, they want it. They will see one full glitzed out nail and they're going to say, how do I achieve this look? I want it. And you can tell them the price point. Sometimes you're gonna have a client that says, oh, that's a little too steep for me. You'll always be able to give them an alternative, always. So even if they don't want that full coverage nail for $30, you can do your long length nail for your 20 or 15, or you can do something a little more simplistic, maybe for your $12, $7. It really just depends on your area and what is a good price point for your area.
Cái móng này cũng dễ làm luôn nè. Cái móng này cũng dễ làm luôn nè anh chị em. Mình có thể làm cái móng này đơn giản nếu mà khách hàng mà thích từ đơn giản thôi. This is a simple one.
Yeah, this is a very simple nail, but it's a good idea just to give you, like, if you want to do like maybe your 10, or your $12 nail. This is something that you can do for that. Depending on your area, I mean, you could even almost go up to $15 for this. Just depending on where you're at.
This is a simple one too.
This one as well. This is another like $7 to $12 design here. I wouldn't charge maybe $5 because you're doing this big marquee here and you want to make sure you're getting your money for what you're putting into.
Rất là dễ làm anh chị em, đơn giản. This one,
product.
This one, cái này, mấy cái design này là last video, the last video. We did it. This one is really simple.
Both of these designs, actually, all three of these designs we did.
Jenny và Nancy chia sẻ cái này, 3 cái design này vào cái last video. Mấy anh chị em có thể coi lại cái video ở trong Facebook. Mình có cái live video về cách làm rất là chỉ, Nancy và Jenny chỉ rất là tường tận, chỉ rất là kỹ từng cái chi tiết để mình làm được cái design đơn giản mà đẹp như vậy.
So now that I've done that, I think I'm good with it.
And then you put the top coat on it.
Now that I don't have any catching and I know that it's not going to have any issues with my client, I can definitely go around with my top coat on this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna see, yeah.
Yep.
Everything is nice and good there.
Nó sẽ không có bị vướng cái tóc của khách hàng nữa. Tại vì nếu mà mình gắn bông đá đẹp lên á, mà nó bị tróc ngay ngày hôm sau thì sẽ mất cái công của mình và khách hàng sẽ không có được happy. So mình phải làm sao mình make sure là cái đá nó ở được rất là lâu, nó không có bị tróc ra. Xong đua tóc coat.
So now that I've done that, I'm going to take my black diamond gel from Chisel and I'm going to go all around the area. If you don't have a liner brush and you maybe have like a little bit of a more like refined space that you need to go around and maneuver properly, you can always use your Glitz Glue Gel liner brush that comes in your Glitz Glue Gel Precision pen. But since I don't have to do that, I'm just going to use this brush here and go around any area.
Jenny go around, Jenny không có sơn lên đè lên cái đá. Mình có thể dùng cái brush này. Cái brush này ở cái Precision Glue nó có hai đầu. Mình có thể dùng cái brush của nó, hoặc là mình có thể dùng cái brush của cái non-cleansing top coat không có chùi đó. Cái này nó có hai đầu. Nên bây giờ Jenny đang sơn cái top coat.
And all I'm doing here is I'm making sure that I'm using my top coat to also be that extra buffer to make sure that there's no catching. Which is kind of a neat little thing that you can do with your top coat just to make sure that, like I said, your client's going to have the best possible experience with their nails, because you really don't want your client coming back to you in 3 days and saying, oh my God, I can't stand this. It's catching in my hair every time I go to the shower. I can't do anything except think about how much I hate this.
Oh. Châu Nguyễn, Nancy và Jenny muốn chia sẻ chút xíu cho cái design, và Jenny vừa nãy có chia sẻ là cái design đó là mình cost từ 5, 7 đồng, 12 đồng, nhưng mà tùy vào cái location của mình. I just want to share a quick with depend on locations of your salon that you charge the price for the crystal.
Yeah, it definitely depends on your location.
But then you don't want to go low.
You don't want to go too low because, like she's saying, you've spent money, you've invested in yourself. You want to make sure that that money you invest in yourself is something that you make back. So don't undercharge yourself and don't underestimate yourself. You're worth the time that you spent to learn how to do this. And if you have a good client, she's going to understand that.
Yeah, Jenny, does anybody have any clients that refuse on, huh?
No. They love this.
They're addicted to it.
So many clients. Even not only that, but they see our pop sockets and they are so enamored by it. And that's something that we're gonna show you before we quit tonight. So I'm really excited. Nancy's going to get it right now. And right now I'm checking right here because I feel like it's getting a little bit lumpy, so I want to make sure that it's nice and level. And you can always level your top coat maybe just by going a little bit side to side sometimes if you feel like it's not like completely good. But like I said, you want to always make sure that your nail is not too fat when you're using your gel polish. You want to squeegee the sides just a little bit. So we're going to pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds and Nancy's going to show you our beautiful pop socket. This is just a sample, something that we can achieve.
You shouldn't lay it like that.
Yeah, I know. You have to get really used to using your pop socket in a way where you're not destroying your crystals.
But it's not scratching at all.
No, I've placed mine down I don't know how many times, and mine, I mean, they're still perfect. They still look so beautiful. And I kind of abuse my phone a little bit, you guys. But look at this.
Cái này Nancy và Jenny muốn chia sẻ là mình có thể làm rất là nhiều kiểu design cho cái accessory mà dùng bằng cái đá Glitz accessory and such crystal. Mình có thể achieve được rất là nhiều kiểu đẹp mà nó rất là chiếu. Khi mà Jenny xài cái này hay Nancy xài cũng vẫn đặt nó ngược lại nhưng mà nó không có chảy, cái đá nó không có bị chảy ra. Rất là hay. This one I get it on my phone already, but this one is just out.
And that just gives you an idea of all the things that you can achieve with Glitz crystals. So say, you're feeling super creative, you don't want to do just a nail. You want to practice a little bit with maybe your 3D. You want to do something a little crazy because you're just having a moment and you want to, which is what I did. Because you can tell there's not like a whole lot of uniformity to this. I just went a little insane and stuck on as many beautiful crystals as I could because I was having a lot of fun with this. And
She's gold, like,
yeah, I went a little insane. Yeah.
Mà nó không có chảy luôn. So cho những chị em nào mà mới vô không có dịp được coi lúc đầu thì anh chị em nào có thời gian ngày hôm nay hoặc ngày mai mình rảnh lúc mà mình break time thì mình có thể coi lại cái video. Nhưng mà hôm nay là Nancy và Jenny chia sẻ cái cách làm đính những cái đá pha lê rất là đẹp trên móng tay bằng có 8 different designs ở trong cái kit này, nhưng mà có rất là nhiều cái design khác mà anh chị mình có thể tìm thấy được ở trong glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. Có rất là nhiều shape khác, nhưng mà hiện tại cái kit này starter kit mà Jenny Gold Line là có 8 different designs và có 4 size của crystal là SS4, SS4, SS6, SS8, SS10 và 8 different design. Mỗi một cái design này là có 12 viên để mình start and play with the product, and plus là mình có thể upsell được cái service của mình ở trong salon mà rất chiếu và đẹp. Cái design, cái đá này có thể ở trên móng được hơn đến 3 tuần. Và Jenny có dùng với lại một cái kit này có come theo với lại glue gel 5 gram, cái smaller part and crystal picker 2 đầu, there's 2 dual head. Một cái là wax thì mình pick up cái crystal và một cái là mình để mình chỉnh sửa cái hột của mình nếu như mà mình cần phải mua tới mua lui khi mà mình đang còn làm design. Và cái tray và cái scoop 2 tray để mình dễ mình múc cái hột ra, mình không cần phải xài trên cái nhiều khi mình quen tay mình xài trên cái dùng bằng cái ngón tay của mình á, nó làm cho cái moist, nó làm cho cái moist nó bị hư, nó bị mờ cái hột của mình chứ nó không có bị hư mà nó có cái mồ hôi đó. Mary Trương không, ở trong cái Mary Trương có thể check ở trong website Glitz Accessory and Such, có rất là nhiều kit khác và rất là nhiều mẫu khác để Mary có thể chọn lựa ha. Nhưng cái này là tại vì Nancy và Jenny làm chia sẻ cái kit này, nhưng mà cũng có những cái kit khác rất là hay. Nếu như mà Mary check out hay các anh chị em nào lên check out cái product thì có thể using cái code Jenny W code để được 10% off cho tất cả cái order của mình ha. Đây, cô bé rất là dễ thương và chia sẻ rất là tận tình từng chi tiết một, và mỗi một tuần là thứ 3 và thứ 6 Jenny và Nancy sẽ chia sẻ từng cách đính đá. Nếu mà các anh chị em nào mà có question gì, có câu hỏi hay là bị trở ngại về mình gắn đá hay là những cái khó khăn gặp để mà mình đính đá, ví dụ như là chị sợ gắn là tại vì nó sợ chóc ra ngoài, khách hàng không có ưng ý rồi khách hàng bỏ đi mất, thì những cái đó Nancy và Jenny có thể chia sẻ được. Và có những khách hàng của những tiệm mà Nancy chia sẻ thì anh chị rất là happy, không có bị cái trở ngại gì hết bằng cái cách mình làm, mình đính cho nó đúng. Thì khi mà khách hàng họ trở ngại họ rất là happy và họ sẽ làm hoài với cái design này. Bây giờ Jenny done with that, right? Then you finish with that?
We're
top?
all done with
We're all
this
done?
design. So we've done 2 of them already. And let's show, where's the other one at? Did we?
Oh, do you want to say this one is the shape that we're doing? And then Mary was asking us, we have only that shape, but then I also have a different we prepared some of the different openings, some of the.
She's gonna come over here and show us some of the different things that we have, and then I'm gonna show you right now. These are the 2 looks that we did on stream with you today, and I really love the way that the turquoise pops against the gunmetal, as well as this gunmetal here popping against our orange and yellow gradient.
And then mình dùng cái
that's so beautiful.
Mình dùng cái metal guns chrome pigment trên cái móng tay.
And this is our gunmetal pigment here. And you saw me earlier, I was using a makeup applicator, the little eyeshadow applicator, and I barely touched in here. I'm not gonna do it now because it's just a waste of product, but I barely touched in here, and all I did was go across the surface of the nail on a no wipe top coat that had been cured for 45 seconds. And one of the reasons you want to wait for 45 seconds and not 60 seconds and not cure it all the way is so that the pigment will stick to the top coat, because the top coat is now tacky. And that's perfect for that. So after you do that, you're going to put your top coat on top of that again.
Jenny có chia sẻ là cô bé dùng cái top non cleansing không chùi, top không chùi mà mình chỉ hơ trong 45 second thôi. Tại nếu mà mình xài 60 second nó khô, nó completely clear thì cái pigment particle của mình nó sẽ không có ở trên móng được lâu và nó không có được chắc. Thì bây giờ Nancy sẽ bỏ cái top coat và mình clean cho 45 second. Jenny wanna share this kit? Because Mary will
yeah, while we're waiting, she's going to top coat a nail for me, and then I'm going to show you guys how we can do this. And I'm going to share with you this beautiful kit that we have here. This comes with so much to play with. I don't know if you can see, it has both of the crystals that we used as our centerpiece today, our turquoise and then this gunmetal. And then it also comes with the mini raindrop, your shield shape, your marquee. It comes with a clover. It's also going to come with your mini raindrops. It's going to come with your big raindrops. It comes with your diamond shape, all of these shield shapes. It's going to come with this little S shape here. It's also going to come with, these are some of our beautiful red pink crystals here, and they have like almost a blue hue to them in the sunlight. They're really awesome. And then we also have some of our mixed bags, and I know I've showed you guys different designs with some of our mixed bags before. And you are going to get your Pluto, you're going to get your, what is this? Is this Mars? This is, Mars, Pluto, this is our Jupiter, yeah. And then we also have Mercury, Neptune, and Venus as well. And you're gonna get every single one of those in your kit, in this kit. So you can see here. It's kind of hard to maneuver between two phones here that we have going. But you're also going to get all your metal fixtures here. I mean, there's so much to play with in here. There's little star shapes, little starfish shapes. There are also a bunch of different frames.
Oh,
you're gonna get little like feathers.
Here.
Yeah, as you can see in our pre-prepared pop socket, these are some of the little metal fixtures that come into this kit here. Let's see if yeah, there we go. We can focus on that. Isn't
Mary
that awesome?
says she says that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. There's so much to play with. We have all of these here, all of our different little opals here, and some of them are going to be pointed back so you can do your clusters. And you're going to be able to pair all of your little pearls with your clusters. You're going to see, you also have your two crystal pickers here, which is the tools that I've been using so much throughout every video. I'm always going to be using this crystal picker. I love it so much. It's so easy to pick up all of my tiny little crystals with this. Anything that I'm going to be doing with like my metal fixtures, any of that is so easy to use. You can see how awesome this kit is. And I know that the Jenny W kit is great for beginners, but once you start messing around with this, you're going to say, oh my God, I need this. I need this big kit.
Cái này là cái mà 3D cho cái pearl crystal mà nãy Jenny có chia sẻ.
So some of those shapes I was showing you when I said our pointed back opal, like she's talking about, this is one of our cluster shapes here. And you're always going to be able to use your Glitz glue gel, use it a little more condensed, and maybe that might be the next video that we show you so we can go a little more into detail on how to do that. But you're going to have it so condensed here that you're going to be able to stick all these on here. You can flash cure them, and then you can go in and do more of your detail work around. And that's one of the things I did here for this moon as well. You can see that it's completely cured in there, that there's no like edge sticking up on this moon to catch in my client's hair. It's so awesome. And I called this our magic wand here. This is like little star dust here. And then this is like your little aurora borealis almost here.
So Mary Chung was asking how much for this kit. This kit is the customized kit. Mary, if you're interested in, you can actually call us direct to order, or you can direct message us for the price for the kits. Okay, so you can message us in, or just follow. We can get the phone number. You can call in. There's just a customized kit that we does. And this is another kit. We have so many kits that it fit into your style.
Whatever is going to be better for you, for your clientele, the things that you're going to be doing. Yes, it does look like a Sailor Moon scepter, doesn't it? I freaking loved that. That's one of the reasons that I put that together the way that I did.
Sailor Moon.
Little bit of nostalgia. That's there.
My favorite.
And this is a little bit more, this is like very similar to the other one, maybe a little bit less of your AB crystal shapes. But you're definitely going to get some of your mixed bags. You're going to get your pearls. You're going to get your opal 3Ds. You're also going to get some beautiful metal designs here, which are like your crystals with a little bit of flair to them. And these are so beautiful, something so easy to add a little bit more depth and detail to the nail without having to use too many of your crystals. So you can see this here.
Mình tạo nhiều kiểu với các kiểu design.
These are so awesome. There's just so much that you can play with. You can see this here is this one of the moons. You can see like some of the, here's one of the beetles. You know, these are all things that we talked about earlier when we were describing some of the mixed bags or different designs that you can do. So I'm just gonna pull a little scoop here, and I'm gonna pull it right from here. You can see there's some rose quartz, there's some amethyst in here, and this is gonna be your Neptune bag here. You can see all these different little shapes even that we try to add for you to play with your AB. And then we also have, this is very similar to the turquoise piece that we used. It's almost like this one here on my middle fingernail. You can see how we added the crystals around the side, and then we have our encapsulated glitter on the other side. And that just gives it a little more flair, and you can add that crystal on top of there. And you can add a little bit more to your service of doing your encapsulated glitter, giving it a little bit more of that glitz and glam. Yeah. You can see all this. And
it's not even come up.
So easy.
Inside.
You can see this one
look
here.
All that, stone, that
and they all just go together so nicely, all these colors. They're so beautiful. It's almost like pairing.
This one?
This one is your Mercury. I think this is your Mercury. And then this one here is our Jupiter.
That's the Beatles.
It's so cute. They're so fun to play with. If you notice your moon is gonna come with two shades. You're gonna have your light side here, and you're also gonna have your dark side. If I can flip it over.
See there. Got it. Oh,
so you can see it has two different sides to it. It's really awesome. And this comes with almost like little amber rocks. This is gonna come with your clear crystal quartz. And then it also comes with some rose gold crystals there, if you can see that. And then here, this is our Mars bag. You can see there's little pieces of garnet. Exactly. And these are, I think these are real natural stones here. So that's something else you're gonna be able to see. Like, you're getting good quality for the different types of crystals that you're getting in your mixed bags. So you can see that we have some marbleized stones here. And I'm really excited because in the coming like weeks, we're gonna have some more product, different shapes of certain things that I'm not gonna mention now because I really want it to be a surprise. But you're gonna love what we have in store for you. So keep staying in touch with us while we go through all of these different little maneuvers with our different crystals. You're really going to love the stuff that we have in store for you. Keep watching our Instagram, keep watching our Facebook, because you're gonna get an idea of not only what you can achieve with all of these different kits, but you're gonna see all of the new things that we have to provide for you.
It's fun.
It's so fun.
Rất là dễ, rất là có nhiều kiểu để mà các anh chị em có thể lựa chọn. Hiện tại thì nếu những mà anh chị em nào mà không có cái distributor ở gần mình ấy, thì có thể go on the website Glitz Accessory and Shop để lựa chọn những cái shape và những cái kit mà mình muốn ha. Thì Nancy và Jenny rất là cảm ơn tất cả các anh chị em đã yêu thương và dành chút xíu thời gian để stop by and chia sẻ cùng với Nancy và Jenny về những cái design rất là hay. Thì mỗi một tuần thì Nancy và Jenny có 2 buổi live Facebook vào thứ 3 và thứ 6. Thì Nancy và Jenny sẽ live trễ một chút xíu để những anh chị em nào mà bận làm ở tiệm, mình không có thời gian để mình coi trong lúc mình làm thì mình có thể coi later, nhưng mà vì đó mà lý do mà Nancy và Jenny làm trễ một chút xíu để chia sẻ những cái cách làm rất là hay. Thì mỗi một ngày mình làm, ngoài làm những khách hàng của mình những cái giá mà mình đã làm, thì mình có thể add thêm những cái service bằng cách là mình gắn những cái hột đá rất là đẹp và chiếu mà giữ được ở lâu trên tay của khách hàng mà không có bị chóc ra. Khách hàng cũng happy và mình cũng happy đó. Mình có thể upsell được cái service của mình thêm. Mỗi một ngón tay design đó ít nhất là từ 5 đồng. Có những mà ngón tay mà Jenny làm là được làm 30 đồng lận. It's like one of the nails that you did at like $30.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Và khách hàng làm, họ thích và họ làm hoài luôn. Like they love it.
They love it. I actually just did a set for $155, and that price point was achieved. $55 for her dipping, $100 for her nail art. $100 for her nail art.
Crystals.
And we've used crystals on almost every single nail, even if it was only the SS6 with 2 SS3 on each side. Only 3 crystals, and that added almost $5 just to that one nail, and was an upcharge so that I could add $17 to one nail. You know, so it's just like the way that you think about it. Honestly, if you're creative, you can really come up with something fun. So now I'm going to show you just really quickly one more time before we quit here. I have this nail prepared, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to go in with your gunmetal chrome and just rub the surface of your no wipe top coat that you've cured for 45 seconds. You don't want to cure it all the way because you want it to be sticky. It's going to pick up all of that pigment. You can see I'm just barely rubbing this here, and I don't have a whole lot of pigment on the end of this because I don't need a whole lot. You're gonna see all that beautiful pigment rubbed in there. And you just want to generously rub. You don't have to be super tight about it. Like, we're always talking about, you know, vigorous with your application of your Glitz glue gel. This, you can just be very gentle, and it's going to work the pigment into the top coat. Once you get it to a point where you're happy with full coverage and the way that it looks, all you have to do is go over the top of that with any no wipe top coat, and you're good to go.
Oh, hi, Tommy again. He said hello.
Hello again. Thank you for coming back. We're just about to finish up here. It's nice to see you before we end. So as you can see here, that was that nail that we had prepared earlier. That was that gradient from yellow green to very neon orange. And that just kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like over a gradient. That's not a perfect gradient. When you came in and you saw this before, there was like a little bit of a spot in the center that didn't look quite covered, but it didn't really matter because when you're going over this with your chrome pigment, it's gonna blend in all those imperfections and it's gonna look completely finished.
Nếu như cái này mình muốn làm thêm, if you want to do another layer, thêm một lần nữa,
You
thì
absolutely can, yeah.
có thể làm
If you
thêm
need
lần
to do
nữa.
another layer, you can.
Mình có thể apply thêm cái không có top coat, không có chùi, mình hơ 45 second, and then mình chà thêm một lần nữa thì nó tạo cái chrome pigment nó được đậm hơn. It's gonna be it's more pigmented when we add
Yeah,
another second
if you
coat.
need to go again with a second coat, you feel like maybe it's not completely covered, you can definitely do that. It's going to give it a little bit more of a depth. I'm really happy, guys, with the look that we prepared for you today. Just to give you a quick look back at what we've achieved here. We did some beautiful stuff with our gunmetal. And I want to show you, here we go, so that we can have just one clear gunmetal nail so you can see this prepared, and we'll do it on the gradient next to that as well. So you guys, just so you guys can have like an idea of what this looks like. There we go.
Cái này mình chưa có, we haven't put a top coat on it. But
No, we
so last
haven't. We
time
haven't
we
put a top coat on it, but that's okay. We'll do it in a minute. But it's just one of those things where I want to have all of them nice and set up for you so you can see the difference of what the nail looks like when it's just been polished and put that gunmetal chrome on, and then a finished look with all of our Glitz crystals. They turned out so beautiful, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. It is.
I'm really happy with this. I really like the way that we have this silhouette going here, almost down like a little raindrops coming off of the top of this. So beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate all of your support and showing up and giving us your love and your hearts. Make sure that you're sharing the video with your friends so that they can get an idea of what's going on with the rest of Glitz. And make sure that you're checking out with your Jenny W code so that you get your 10% off of your entire order, okay guys?
Yep, Jenny có chia sẻ là khi mà anh chị em check out some product on the website thì nhớ add cái code Jenny W to nhận được 10% off của tất cả cái order. And ngày hôm nay Jenny và Nancy rất là cảm ơn các anh chị em đã stop by. Mặc dù mọi người rất là bận rộn và mệt mỏi, nhưng mà rất là appreciate là mọi người cùng stop by and học hỏi được, để chia sẻ được. Thì we gonna see you on Friday, this coming Friday, just Friday in this next few days, again with another live video. Video tới thì Nancy và Jenny sẽ chia sẻ những cách đính đá. Is gonna be surprise because we're gonna come up with some cool
we
thing.
have an idea in store. We're not going to share it with you yet because we want you to come back on Friday and check it out.
Yes, we'll have a lot of cool things to share with all of you. And thank you so much. And we
have a great day. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you on our weekend start, guys.
Bye.
Bye.